4 vitamins that can silently destroy your health after 60. And 4 you absolutely must take every single day. For decades, seniors have been told that starting the morning with a handful of vitamins is the ultimate way to protect their health. One pill for the bones, another for the heart, maybe one for extra energy. It sounds simple, safe, and smart. But here's the shocking truth nobody tells you. Some of those very pills may be sabotaging your health, making your body weaker, your mind foggier, and your risk of disease higher. Groundbreaking research reveals that certain supplements, the ones marketed directly to seniors, can actually accumulate in your system, putting enormous strain on your liver, stiffening your blood vessels, and even raising your risk of stroke, dementia, and nerve damage. And these aren't obscure or rare vitamins. They're the everyday pills sitting right now in millions of medicine cabinets across America and Canada. The reason? As the body ages, the liver can't filter toxins as efficiently, the kidneys can't flush excess as well, and blood vessels and nerves become more fragile. What was safe at 40 can turn into a dangerous health trap after 60. In this video, you'll discover the 4 vitamins you should never take again after age 60. Just as important, you'll learn about the 4 that science shows you must take daily to sharpen your memory, strengthen your muscles, and even extend your life. And you'll want to stay until the very end, because one of these vitamins has been linked to an astonishing 36% lower risk of death from all causes. That's not hype. That's peer-reviewed science. So grab your supplement bottles, check your labels, and let's see if the pills you're swallowing every morning are protecting your health or quietly destroying it. Worst vitamin number 4. Vitamin A in the form of retinol, the so-called eye vitamin that turns toxic after 60. On the surface, vitamin A seems like a hero. Doctors praise it for healthy vision, glowing skin, and a stronger immune system. And yes, in the right form and dose, that's true. But here's the hidden danger most seniors never hear. After age 60, too much vitamin A in the retinol form, the synthetic version packed into many multivitamins, doesn't flush out of your body. Unlike vitamin C or the B vitamins, which wash away in urine, vitamin A is fat-soluble. It builds up silently in your liver and fatty tissues, drip by drip, until the cup overflows. And when it does, the damage is brutal. Dry, itchy skin, brittle hair, fatigue that never goes away, achy joints, dizziness and blurred vision. Most seniors mistake these warning signs for just getting old. But in reality, they're red flags of vitamin A toxicity. Worse, a 2022 review in the European Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults with high levels of retinol had a 25% higher risk of atrial fibrillation, a dangerous heart rhythm that dramatically increases the chance of stroke. That means the harmless-looking vitamin pill you swallow each morning could be quietly raising your odds of a life-threatening event. So how much is too much? For women, more than 700 micrograms per day. For men, more than 900. Yet many senior-targeted multivitamins overshoot this limit without you even realizing it. The good news? You don't need to give up vitamin A completely. You just need the safe version. Beta-carotene, found naturally in carrots, sweet potatoes, spinach, and even eggs. Unlike retinol, beta-carotene is self-regulating. Your body converts only what it needs, leaving no risk of overdose. Retinol, on the other hand, just keeps piling up until it turns toxic. The bottom line, if you're over 60, check your supplement labels immediately. If you see retinol or retinol palmitate, it's time to rethink your vitamins. Because at this stage of life, survival isn't about swallowing more pills. It's about choosing the right ones in the right form. Worst vitamin number 3, iron, the so-called energy booster that backfires after 60. For decades, iron has been sold as the solution to fatigue, pale skin, and brittle nails. Doctors prescribed it. Multivitamins included it. and millions of seniors still take it daily. But here's the truth most people will never hear. After 60, iron isn't your friend. It's a ticking time bomb. Unlike water-soluble vitamins, iron doesn't wash out. Instead, it stores in your liver, pancreas, and even your heart. And once your body no longer has a natural way to get rid of the excess, which happens after menopause in women and early adulthood in men, every extra dose you swallow builds up like rust inside an old pipe. Slowly, silently, it corrodes your body from within. The dangers are terrifying. Research published in Alzheimer's Research and Therapy linked iron overload to higher risks of dementia. Other studies connect it to heart disease, liver failure, and even certain cancers. And here's the kicker. Very few seniors are truly iron deficient unless they've had major blood loss from surgery or illness. Yet iron pills are still pushed as energy boosters, while in reality they're fueling oxidative stress, a destructive process that ages your cells and damages your organs. The symptoms? Subtle and easy to dismiss. Unexplained fatigue, joint stiffness, memory lapses, irregular heartbeats. Seniors often blame these on old age, never realizing their daily vitamin is quietly poisoning them. Iron overload doesn't just stop at your liver. It creeps into your heart and even your brain. And here's the disturbing part. Many of the most popular senior multivitamins still sneak iron into their formulas. Even if you're eating iron-rich foods like red meat, beans, or fortified cereals, those pills keep adding fuel to the fire. So while you think you're boosting your energy, you could actually be speeding up aging, weakening your memory, and quietly straining your heart. Here's the smarter approach. First, grab your multivitamin bottle and check the label. If it contains iron, and your doctor hasn't diagnosed you with a deficiency, it's time to make a change. Second, get tested. Ask your doctor for a serum ferritin or transferrin saturation test. These simple blood tests reveal whether your iron levels are actually too high. Third, switch to iron-free senior multivitamins. These are specifically designed to avoid dangerous overload. And finally, balance your diet. Lean meats, beans, and leafy greens provide plenty of natural iron without piling toxic amounts into your body. The bottom line? Iron is essential when you're young and losing blood regularly. But after 60, your body no longer needs the extra. In fact, it can quietly accelerate aging, cloud your memory, and strain your organs. Real energy after 60 doesn't come from another pill. It comes from protecting your heart, reducing inflammation, and giving your body exactly what it needs. Nothing more, nothing less. Now, let's move to worst vitamin number 2. Calcium supplements, the so-called bone saver that can actually damage your heart. For decades, seniors have been told the same story. If you want strong bones, take calcium every day. It's in commercials, doctor pamphlets, and almost every bone health formula. But here's the shocking truth. After 60, calcium pills, especially when taken alone, can do far more harm than good. Why? Because when you're young, your bones soak up calcium like a sponge. Hormones tell your body exactly where to send it. But once you're past 60, that system slows down. Your bones absorb less, and the leftover calcium has to go somewhere. It doesn't just vanish. Instead, it drifts into your arteries, hardening your blood vessels and raising your risk of heart attack. It seeps into your joints, making them stiff and painful. It calcifies soft tissues your body can't easily repair. A 2016 review in the Journal of the American Heart Association confirmed it. Seniors who took calcium supplements had a 22% higher risk of heart disease. The bone saver might actually be breaking your heart. And the symptoms? At first they seem harmless. Constipation, bloating, nagging fatigue, aches in your joints. But behind the scenes, calcium overload could be clogging your arteries, fueling kidney stones, blocking absorption of vital nutrients like magnesium and zinc, and ironically, leaving your bones no stronger than before. Here's the secret supplement companies never tell you. Calcium cannot work alone. It needs its partners. Vitamin D3 helps your gut absorb it. Vitamin K2 guides it into your bones and keeps it out of your arteries. Magnesium balances calcium so it doesn't harden tissues. Without this team, all that extra calcium has no map, and it ends up in the wrong place. So, what should you do instead? Focus on food sources: leafy greens, almonds, yogurt, sardines with bones, chia seeds. If you need extra, pair calcium with D3, K2, and magnesium. And don't forget, exercise. Weight-bearing activity is just as powerful for bone strength as any supplement. Finally, check your intake. If your multivitamin already contains 500 to 1,000 milligrams of calcium, and you eat calcium-rich foods daily, you may be overdoing it without even realizing it. The bottom line, calcium is vital, but not the way seniors have been told. On its own, it can clog arteries, stiffen joints, and silently raise your risk of heart disease. Real bone protection comes from balance: food first, smart combinations of nutrients, and daily movement. After 60, survival isn't about swallowing more pills. It's about getting nutrients to the right place at the right time. Now let's talk about worst vitamin number 1. High-dose vitamin B6, the so-called energy booster that can quietly poison your nerves. Most people think B6 is harmless. It's water-soluble. It supports energy and nerve health. But here's the shocking truth. In high doses, B6 behaves differently. It doesn't wash out easily. Instead, it builds up in your nerve tissue. And over time, that buildup turns toxic. Older adults are especially vulnerable. Why? Because your liver processes toxins more slowly with age, and your nerves are already more fragile. A 2017 study in neurology revealed that seniors taking high-dose B6 had double the risk of nerve damage compared to those who stayed within safe limits. And the symptoms? They look just like aging. Tingling in the hands and feet, numbness, burning sensations, poor balance, frequent falls, constant fatigue, brain fog. Many seniors blame diabetes, circulation, or just getting older, but in reality, it could be nerve damage from too much B6. Here's the dosage trap. The official safe upper limit is 100 milligrams per day, but even 50 milligrams daily, taken long-term, has been shown to trigger toxicity in older adults. Yet many nerve support or energy supplements contain 100 to 250% of that limit in a single dose. Stack that with your daily multivitamin and fortified foods, and you could be overdosing every single day without knowing it. And unlike other deficiencies, B6 nerve damage doesn't heal quickly. It can take months, even years, to recover. In some cases, it's permanent. So what should you do instead? Stick to food sources. Chickpeas, bananas, turkey, tuna, and fortified cereals provide all the B6 you need safely. Know your real requirement. Just 1.5 milligrams for women, 1.7 milligrams for men. Check your labels carefully. If your supplement has more than 5 to 10 milligrams per serving, it's time to switch. And don't take extra unless your doctor specifically tests your levels and tells you to. The bottom line, vitamin B6 is essential, but in moderation. Too much can quietly rob you of your balance, mobility, and independence. After 60, more is not better. More can be dangerous. And now you know the truth. 4 vitamins that seem harmless on the label, but after 60, can quietly inflame your organs, age your tissues, and damage your nerves. But here's the hopeful part. Cutting out the wrong ones is only step 1. The real key to thriving in your 60s, 70s, and beyond is fueling your body with the right nutrients. The ones proven to sharpen memory, strengthen muscles, protect your heart, and even extend your lifespan. So let's flip the script. From danger to defense, from what you should never take to what you must take daily. And we'll start with a mineral that powers over 300 functions in your body, yet is one of the most common silent deficiencies in seniors today. Best vitamin number 4, magnesium, the quiet mineral that rebuilds you after 60. But here's the shocking truth. Not all magnesium supplements are created equal. The cheap form you often see on store shelves, magnesium oxide, barely absorbs into your body and often just leaves you with stomach cramps or diarrhea. The real game changers for seniors are magnesium glycinate, citrate, or malate. These forms glide through your system, absorb properly, and give your body exactly what it's craving. For most people over 60, the sweet spot is between 250 and 400 milligrams a day, depending on diet and health conditions. And don't forget food, nature's original multivitamin. Spinach and kale, pumpkin seeds, almonds, avocados, black beans, lentils, and yes, even a square of dark chocolate can give you a magnesium boost. But here's the catch. Because modern farming has stripped the soil of minerals, food alone is rarely enough. That's why smart supplementation, paired with nutrient-rich meals, can literally transform your energy, sleep, and memory after 60. Fix the deficiency, and suddenly, those nightly cramps, restless sleep, and brain fog that you thought were just aging begin to melt away. Up next, we move to best vitamin number 3, the one your skin can no longer make enough of. Without it, your bones weaken, your immunity falters, and even your mood begins to crumble. It's vitamin D3, the sunshine nutrient, and after 60, it's not optional, it's survival. If magnesium is your silent powerhouse, then vitamin D3 is the master switch that keeps your entire system running strong. Here's the brutal reality. By the time you're over 65, your body's natural ability to create vitamin D from sunlight drops by more than 50%. Add in sunscreen, indoor living, or cloudy northern skies, and deficiency becomes nearly guaranteed. And the consequences are devastating. Vitamin D3 is not just about bones, it's a hormone that controls almost every system in your body. It teams up with calcium and vitamin K2 to prevent fractures. It keeps your muscles strong so you don't stumble or fall. It trains your immune system to fight off infections and repair damage. And it sharpens your brain, protecting your memory and mood. A massive 2020 review in the British Medical Journal found something terrifying. Seniors with low vitamin D had a 50% higher risk of respiratory infections and a 30% higher risk of death from all causes. That means heart disease, dementia, diabetes, you name it. Deficiency doesn't just age you, it can take years off your life. The scary part? Most seniors never even realize it. The symptoms look like normal aging: fatigue, depression, frequent colds, slow recovery, weak muscles, poor balance. But often, it's not aging. It's a silent lack of vitamin D3. The fix is simple but powerful. Most multivitamins only pack 400 to 800 IU, far below what seniors actually need. Studies show older adults usually require 1,000 to 2,000 IU daily just to maintain healthy blood levels. The form matters too. Always choose D3, also called cholecalciferol, not D2, which is weaker and poorly absorbed. And here's the pro tip. Take it with a meal rich in healthy fats like salmon, avocado, or olive oil. Because vitamin D3 is fat-soluble, this skyrockets absorption. Yes, sunlight and food sources like salmon, mackerel, sardines, egg yolks, and fortified milk help. But once you're past 60, food and sunshine alone rarely cut it. Supplementation becomes essential if you want to stay strong, steady, and sharp. Seniors who restore their vitamin D3 often describe it like flipping a switch, suddenly stronger, more energetic, more resilient, even happier within weeks. And that brings us to best vitamin number 2, the nutrient that protects your nerves, fuels your blood, and can even save your memory. Ignore it, and you risk brain fog, falls, and permanent damage. Pay attention, and it could keep you independent for years longer. That's right, it's vitamin B12, the spark plug your body desperately needs after 60.